Hey there, this is Weeza, and welcome back to Enshrouded. So, between episodes, I ended up moving everything over to the, what is this called? The Blue Goblet. And we've made quite a few changes over here. We've done some cosmetics and everything else, but the Blue Goblet Inn has been, I believe, fully restored to its former glory. And I've put in, new steps and everything else. I know there's a way to do rounded steps and, whatever with the, what is it called? The coffin lids and such. But I went ahead and put on a patio and started getting this place in some semblance of working order. So at least we're not trudging through, the rock and everything else. I ended up taking out the well that was right here and replacing it with a new one, which is actually pretty good because this one is like one that reaches groundwater, I suspect. That's what it says. I've moved the sheep over there, or the goats. That's looks terrible. I need to do a lot of terraforming on this area to start getting some of the farmland stuff ready. I have upgraded the fire or the flame to either 4 or 5. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But what I want to do is maybe make some farmland down there or something, because there's already water down there. But there's a couple things that I have also added. I just did some minor decorations and such. And I was playing with some of the hidden doors. Now, making this hidden door. Oh, now it doesn't work. Great. There we go. Let's stand to the side. Yeah, this was kind of a pain to get this to work. But anyway, it was obviously under the staircase. So I was like, yeah, this is easy. So there's a missing stone right there. There's a couple things here and there that I need to go back up and touch up. But yeah, I got the, what is it? The tool for adding vegetation and such. So I started doing that a little bit. And yeah, there's so much more to do in this. I need to put some OSHA approved handrails on this and quite a few other things. But I was thinking possibly extending the garden that direction so we could kind of start it right here in the side of the house. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there's already, copper and stuff over here, but my flame has already encompassed this. So I'll probably mine this out and it's never going to come back again unless I remove my shrine and then replace it with a smaller distance. But that's okay because, the clay here is also going to end up not respawning. But where that flame is over there is clay and copper anyway. So it's pretty close. But yeah, otherwise, let's see. We've got quite a few things going on in the house as well. So we've moved the pooches over here and the friend, but I need to actually feed them, but whatever. I ended up just probably 5 minutes ago putting the upgraded fireplace into the actual hearth because there wasn't anything providing heat up here. So as you can see, my comfort level is now 45. I actually destroyed a whole bunch of stuff in this house that was decorative, but like this here, it's anything that was kind of broken, I didn't want to deal with. And sometimes it's a bit tricky to be able to just dismantle it, but whatever. We can do that later. Put the color station up here. I don't really care about the color station. It was just a new thing that was, available. So I went ahead and did it. I put all of the tanning and stuff out here because it just kind of makes sense because, whatever. And then I started moving everything downstairs. I did add some of this porch here. But anyway, what I was getting at is I did upgrade the bathroom. So this is one of the nicest places in the house, which your bathroom should be. But anyway, over here, I ended up making this into my master bedroom just because I do have a fireplace in almost every one of the bedrooms because they're cheap enough to build. So over here, I've got just the villagers and the additional people like May and this person here I've never spoken to. I don't know what they do. And then I've got 2 more the helpers or villagers. I don't know who they are. Who cares? They all pretty much do the same thing. Then I finally read some of the flavor text on the mannequins and I didn't realize that you could actually decorate them with your prior outfits and whatever the hell you want to call it. So that was kind of cool. So I took down all the scaffolding and everything else that was around this place, but There's a couple things whenever you're repairing a building that seems a bit interesting. Because I was noticing as I was removing a lot of the roof to replace the roof. And that's, in my opinion, sometimes the easiest thing to do is just like, if you're replacing a wall, take a wall pattern and then just start removing the wall that you're going to replace. And you get a lot of the product back. So I'm able to build a lot better. But anyway, you see that how the roof is like kind of awkward over on the left compared to the right and where it meets the wall. Sometimes I have to completely take an entire area apart just to rebuild it. So the coating or whatever else will come back in correctly, because there's actually stuff sticking out of the roof right now. One way to fix that is to just put 2 roofs on top of each other, which takes an enormous amount of resources, but depends on how much of a stickler you want to be. I'm not really too concerned with it, quite frankly. It's on the top of the house and it's 3 stories tall. Who cares? So I ended up adding some decoration and such to the shrine here. I'm kind of digging this. That red stone, the red marble thing that we've experienced in the last episode, actually works pretty well to make a border for this, because I like how the corners cap. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we've got, I'm going to put some lighting in here. The carpenter and the blacksmith are in here. They're roommates. Yeah, they started getting along since the first they met. Here's the 2 other people. I don't know who these people are. Obviously the alchemist, and I think the barber is in there. Oh, and one thing I didn't even realize is this house comes with a little cave that well, there's nothing in there except for the glowing stuff and a chest, but I went ahead and put a door on there just in case for some reason I needed to get back there. Yeah, okay, here. What the hell? Why are there 2 people on that bed? Everyone has their own bed. Now, interestingly enough, it is early access. Sometimes there's a little bit of issues. So, I have assigned, you're not supposed to be in that bed. So I've gone around and assigned everyone beds, and I did it systematically, very systematically, because, the carpenter's over here, the blacksmith is over here. So the rooms are kind of in the same order and everything else as how they are, their shops are set up. And I did that to make sure that if I'm looking for someone, I can find them easier. And I also reduced their radius of their wandering. And one thing I started doing is I started putting up the trophies of what we've been doing. So that was kind of cool. And it looks okay. And I've got storage boxes coming out of my ears. And oh my God, it's just, the storage is insane in this game. Now I have finally unlocked iron, which is great. And I've unlocked a lot of things. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of gaming since the last episode. And one thing that I have done is gone over to get the ghost glider. So now I've got the best glider in the game, which is fantastic. And which is interesting because I ended up having to come over here to the Kindle Waste. Now, I didn't have to come over here. There's iron right here. I think it's iron right here. So I ended up unlocking the iron. So I'm standing right here. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. The ancient spire for Kindle Waste is right there. So let me just run up there and get it. So then I look at the map and I'm like, oh, well, the ghost glider's right there. Because you could see the location from the ancient spire in Kindle Waste. So I was like, well, that's just stupid. Let's just go get the glider. So we're going to go ahead and run over there real quick. Again, in case you've never seen it. So I went ahead and put a fast travel down just to, make this particular portion of the recording easier. But from the top of the Kindle Waste spire, you can see the location, and it's basically directly ahead. That tower right there. So even though I've got the ghost glider and I can go a lot farther, it's just, yes, this is the ghost glider. I tend to take a little break right here just to be able to get as far as I need to. But this is the easiest way to get over here. Now, the first time I ever did this, I did it on my first playthrough, and I was only, I don't even know. I was probably like level 10. I was very, very low level to come over to this area. And it took me a hell of a long time to take out some of the enemies that I'm about to show you, just to be able to get up to the top to get this ghost glider. But it's actually very easy. And of course I did not have the correct whatever flame to be able to get through the shroud. So I cut through a mountain and parkoured around the map and everything else to get over here. It's absolutely possible, but it is, it's an adventure. And it's damn near a full game session, depending on how low level you are. But anyway, there's my shrine up there. Let me just go ahead and get up there real quick. So now that I'm level 30 and I've got okay gear, as you can see, I've upgraded my armor to the, I believe this is called the Archmage. Yeah, level 23. So we're doing much better than I've ever done in this game. So anyway, you just jump over here, and you can do this with a standard glider, of course. And you can just start playing with these guys. Fairly easy when you're a decent level. Like, this is total cake coming through here. Oh, here we go. I thought they didn't respawn yet. It's been a while since I've been over here. But yeah, you just take these guys out. And again, this was not easy whenever I did it the first time. It was an exceptional challenge because I was, again, very low level. But now it's, pretty good. So yeah, you just basically bounce at the top, but I'm gonna get all these eggs and such. Hopefully there's eggs in here. There are not. Well, that was a waste. And there's some chests and everything else below. But if you're coming over here just primarily for the ghost glider, I mean, again, depending on your level, you might have to basically run in and out kind of thing. So there are some more of these birds up here as well. And this was not intended to be a guide. It's just one of those things. This is one of the best pieces of equipment in the game. And there it is. This is where it's located. So it looks pretty quick to come over here and do this, but it's really not. It takes, if you're low level, it takes some preparation, put it that way. But anyway, as you can see, there's something up there. So jump up there. Hopefully more successful than I'm just trying to do. And there is a chest on the top here with another bird. And I don't mind coming over here because I want to get some of the eggs. Well, he's about to fall. Just kidding. You're coming over here. So yeah, I love that grapple weapon. No, don't do it. Okay. Jeez, I thought it was going to fall off. Okay, so yeah, whatever. It's just a chest that has a random RNG. Damn, I didn't get any eggs. Oh well. Whatever. So this is the southeastern portion of the map. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I've got a ton of exploring to continue to do. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. So everything from here on is completely new to me. But let's look at what we can actually do we need to fix this. I guess we can go ahead and, because I mentioned getting the almanac of plants and seedlings for the farmer in the last episode, and I never actually did it because I got distracted by that crazy ass dungeon that we went through. And scientific instruments for a laboratory are also good for the alchemist. I don't really care about this. I say that, I don't really know what they are. And helping hands. I mean, we could get these people. As you can see, these are all green quests because I've leveled up so fast. Not fast, it's taken me a long time to do this. But what I mean by that is I need to wrap up all of these quests to be able to just move on with this game. Because I've spent so much time leveling up, doing some of the small things on the side, which has been fantastic. Because a lot of these things that I've been doing, I never actually did before. So let's go ahead and do a couple of quests. Specifically this one. Yeah, we should probably get over here pretty quick. And this should be very, very easy to jump through. Let's go over here to this spire. See, I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be today because there's a lot of, quite frankly, in my opinion, I would consider it filler content. It's like of your favorite television show, you've got, the first 3 episodes are fantastic. The last 3 episodes are fantastic. And then there's filler. That's, you know, same kind of concept of how a video game is developed as well. So this is like I guess this is still early mid game for the quest that I have. So it's just buttoning up a couple things so we can get some other recipes and things unlocked. But I do love how this shroud looks. How it has that kind of a bluish tint to it. And as you can see, this ghost glider is badass because you can glide forever. So I'm digging it. Oh, we're gonna glide right into the red stuff? I don't know what the hell's over here. I've never been over here. Yes, we are going to die. That was fun. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm gonna go from the Pillars of Creation this time. Seems like a logical idea. Yes, I had not opened up that map. I had no idea what was actually under there. That's okay. Let's get some food and water. I don't know what we're gonna be up against. And I finally started using my 3rd food slot, which is a good thing. I've upgraded my weapons as well. And they're, you know, nothing spectacular, but I just upgraded them just a minute ago and they're significantly higher level than they used to be. So that's good. It's interesting that I have never noticed that my health regeneration is not very quick whenever I'm on the glider. And maybe we should have let everything regenerate before we got on a glider and tried to fly halfway across the map. But whatever, we can easily make it here. It's all good. Well, I guess we're going down there. Nice. That place looks kind of cool. So I had just seen a building tips and tricks video, like, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes ago before starting the recording. And they were, oh no, I'm sorry. It was about the water physics in this game. Specifically, they were doing like, you know, how did the developer do this? Because the water physics are pretty damn cool. The point is, I just found out from that video that the recommended level for the water area is level 40. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm currently level 30. I just hit level 30, I don't know, a few minutes ago. So I was like, well, that's cool. So we're not too far off. Anyway, I was just flying over there to see if there's anything over here. Yeah, this is level 18 down here. So this should not be difficult at all. I say that. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's drop right here. This'll do. This is not where I wanted to go, but whatever. Oh my goodness, this rat. I mean, these rats are stupid. Just like, wow. I think that the rats are more aggressive than some of these people. Like these wolves, I saw them ever like aggressively attack me. They'll like, you know, walk around me and stuff. But the rats though, jeez. This little freak's are crazy. It's probably over in that tower. Oh, these things. God, I hate these guys. They're actually a really good enemy. And it's still so difficult for me. There we go. Finally, I blocked that dude. Oh man, his stun didn't last very long. Whatever. And see, whenever he's hitting me, I can't pull out my shield. It's just one of those things. But whatever. It's a gemstone. It's cool. Not quite sure where we're going here. Yeah, just, you know, look it up. Make sure we're not missing anything. You actually get to the top of this building. Oh my God, the staircase right here. Jesus Christ. I mean, I legitimately just missed that. Wow. Freaking amazing. It's funny. I was noticing the other day because I've put in, I would think probably a good 6 hours of gameplay, at least, just to get some of the side missions and everything else completed for this recording. At least that much time. And I was noticing how much better of a gamer I am whenever I'm not recording. Because obviously whenever you're recording, you're, you know, having to narrate and, you know, read the screen, make sure you're not dying, you know, consider like what you're actually saying. Is this even decent content? Who the hell knows? All those different things that you're actually considering. So yeah, whenever you're not recording something, obviously you can focus directly on the game and nothing else. And yeah, let's just say it's a better experience for the game itself. For the gameplay, I guess. The experience is essentially the same because I love playing this game. And most games, quite frankly. Let's see, we're 33 meters away. And I'm not really looking for anything like loot-wise. I just don't really care. Because this is like low-level stuff. Now, if there's like, I don't know, like this. Do I need more torn cloth? Hell no. I've got probably 1,000 of it now. So it's just one of those things. Loot goblin is, you know, ingrained. But then there's also a point that I stopped collecting a certain thing, but I'd already had a lot of it. And luckily, I was able to get past, I can't remember what it was. I think it was metal scraps, quite frankly. Because now I've got, shit, probably 2,000 of them. So I stopped collecting them, and then something required me to, like, use quite a bit of them. Which was fine, because I had plenty of them, but it's one of those things I'm glad that I continued to collect them. Yeah, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Now I'm not even paying attention. Just walking around. And I was doing this yesterday. And funny enough, for another farmer quest. But I don't even understand what the purpose of those things are. Those collectibles I just got? At least we got another music sheet. That's cool. I didn't even realize we were looking for one of those in this immediate area. Okay, is this a tavern? Let's see. It's probably not. I don't know what that thing is. There's an X on it. On that sign. At least it looks like an X. So let's see. Maybe there's something in here. Who knows? Yeah, that is just torn cloth, yeah. Because I don't even know if they've got fabric over here. In this area, they should. And fabric is, you know, obviously a level. Oh no, damn, wrong weapon. Well, let's go, dude. Oh, you brought your friend? Okay, cool. Nice, nice. Oh. I actually get their bits. Where's the dog? There we go. Gee. Okay. More lore. Awesome. The night is ruined. And so is my back for you stabbing me in it. Come on, dude. Go away. Okay, I guess he was taking out all these rats. There might be something in this rubble here, but don't care. Okay, let's see here. We'll go up the stairs in just a minute. Hey, Wolfie. Oh, this place is pretty big. I know this is not where we're supposed to be going, but general exploration is not easy to pass up sometimes in this game. It's like one little side street will take you into a completely different part of the game, which is very cool. Well, okay. Moving on. Oh, where did you come from, dude? Jeez. Okay. Get over yourself. Yeah, I'm just trying to block this dude, and I can never block this dude. Every now and then I'll get a decent block off, but a gem of overpowering. That sounds cool. Let's close the door. Keep the rats out. Okay, we didn't get far enough. Shocker. Okay, I take it we're going in here. Is this one of these scavenger mothers or whatever matrons? Probably. It looks like an enemy area. Like a mini boss area. Maybe I should have healed and I don't know. Yeah. Gotten a bandage? Because I'm about to die. Damn. Not wise, not wise. Yeah, not wise at all. Go away, dog. Yeah, my food and water is surprisingly okay. That's a first. Let me get some health back and we'll go back into the fray. Where are these stupid rats that keep making all this damn noise? Okay, well, I guess we're as good as we're gonna be. Oh, yep, it was a matron. Go ahead and see if I can get up here. Let's see here. How are these on her? Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, let's try this new wand, though. Actually, I want to try the new bolt, too. 118, 176. It's not bad. The thing I don't like about it, though, is you keep walking forward whenever you are casting. So you need to be careful and not, walk off of a ledge. So yeah, I suspected that was going to be fairly easy. Okay, these guys are obviously easy enough. Cool. So we got the Almanac of Plants. What are you doing, dude? You taking a pee against the wall? Well, that's what you get for public indecency. All right. I don't think there's really anything up here that I've seen. Well, let's check up here. Maybe there's a fun loot chest. And I know that I've missed a whole bunch of them, but whatever. It's all good. Again, these things are so much low level than me. I should have done this. Wow, so long ago. But at the same time, I've been doing pretty much every side quest that I can find. And I say that, I think I've completed 65 quests already. And I have 30 something left. Not that that's all of them, mind you. There's going to be a whole bunch more, but whatever. Okay, so let's move on. Well, what's here? The Lost Villager's Soul. And that shroud was red. Is that level 6? Is that I don't know what area that is, quite frankly. Where is that? I thought this whole area here was, you needed flame level 5 to get in here. And I guess it's 6. Interesting. Well, we're not dealing with that or anything else in this immediate area, I would think. This is cool, though. Yeah, I'm glad I came over here. This looks really cool. Wow. This would be a cool place to build. Like over the shroud. Oh, we just found someone. Interesting. Oh, and look at this. A gold chest. Hey. Exploration pays off, maybe? Oh, Banebringer. That's cool. Man, too bad it's just a low level, though. I need to farm. Like after this recording, I need to farm some, I don't know, at least equivalent level to what I'm at. To see if I can get some better equipment. Okay. Let's move on. The other thing that we needed, we'll turn that in a minute, is like, wrapping up some of these better tools. That's really what I'm trying to do here. Well blocks. Oh. Yeah, let's go get these. Yeah, the Hollow Halls artifacts and such, we might do the next episode on that. Because there's going to be quite a bit of stuff that we need to get wrapped up before we wrap up. Honestly, what we're wrapping up probably in this episode or the next episode is primarily I think where the game was whenever it first released in early access. And, what was it? End of 2023, 2020, early 2024? I don't remember when it came out. I think it was early 2024. But either way, and then we'll start getting content that I've never seen before. There was a bit of a teaser on how the game is updated on that water episode that I was talking about that I saw earlier, the physics of water, which was an interesting episode. But it was talking about all the updates to the game that I didn't even know happened, like the snowy biome and such like that, because I just honestly haven't been keeping up with it. I knew I was going to come back to the game regardless. So that was actually really cool. There's a lot of gameplay that I have never seen before. So we just need to turn this in. Yeah, that's not really a problem. Let me see, scientific instruments. Let's go ahead and do this one. And I think we can get some iron while we're over there. Might as well. Because, what is this? This is home. We'll just go to this one. I think there's a mine right next to it. Yeah, and I finally upgraded my pickaxe, which is hilarious. Oh, I didn't realize I still had this one here. Kind of worked out, though. Let's go ahead and take this one out. Do not need you anymore. Oh, that's what actually I did last night. I just realized that. That was the last thing I did. Then I was like, I played for so long and I was so damn tired. I was like, screw it. And I basically just plug and pulled. Like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, good times though. Okay. This is one of these doors you open at night. Oh, your cover require spark can only be opened at night. Okay. Well, why I just took that portal. Let's go ahead and, not the portal, the shrine. Let's go ahead and build one when I get some stone, and we will go ahead and make a fast travel point back here. We can come back here another time. Clearly, we can't do anything yet. Okay, this will work. Moving on. And that actually wasn't the place that we needed to go anyway. It kind of looked like it was going to be. So let's see if we can climb up this mountain. You know, wizard in fancy boots, would be great at climbing mountains. And it is funny that the outfits that they have for these magic users, I mean, they quite frankly look like, I don't know, a gay pimp that's trying to be a cowboy. It's comical to me. Oh, this is good. Read this thing. Okay, let's see here. This says, finally, remnants of an elusive age cast away, drowned in waves, yet another evil, a mistake, brushed away and sealed. Let the water flush out all that is tainted. After us, the flood. That's a lot of references to water in there. Now I've got to go to the bathroom. Okay, so there is a place that I've came across yesterday that was totally, I actually looked it up because I was looking for saffron, and talk about an elusive thing to find. Totally crazy. So I looked up, where it said what area of the map is in saffron. And there was they didn't tell me what it was. They told me which location it was in. And I came across it, and there are I found 30 pieces of saffron. There's one right here, actually, now that I mention it. Yeah, they're kind of hard to see sometimes, especially when you're running around with your head on a, what is it called? Swivel. Okay, so this is where we're going. So anyway, we'll bounce over there in just a minute because I'm going to go ahead and get some more saffron. Because it's used for armor upgrades. Okay, so it just finally updated. We've now explored the camp. Now it's telling us to move on. Okay, it's moved up here another 1,000 meters. We're going to go ahead and fast travel so we can just fly over there. Now, since are using our legs, well, not sure if we can actually fly over this little area here. We can go through it though. Okay, so this looks kind of cool. Sure where we're going. We'll go through this little cavern here, I would think. As long as we don't land on something spicy. Okay. Yeah, most of this time I can't even see down here. I suspect it's the same for you. Possibly a little bit worse, but yeah. Yeah, the bloom that they have for in the shroud. And there's something I noticed, and I'd never noticed before. The left side of my face is always lit up. It doesn't matter which side you turn, it's always the left side. I'm like, why is that? If anyone knows, please let me know. I'm like, is that part of the, part of being the flame that your left side is always on fire? It was something I was just paying attention to yesterday, and I was like, why is this a thing? It's kind of weird. Where am I going? Going this way. Okay. Well, I guess we're going up here. Search this area. Well, I'm thinking there's only one thing here. Birds. I think this grappling weapon to pull birds down is one of the best things in the game. Well, come on. Oh, damn, I'm out of stamina. Wow. Like, it's so obvious once you pay attention to the screen. I'm just going to take a little nap here with my friend. Okay, that was refreshing. At least I was able to get my stamina back and a little bit quicker. Come on, dude, get up. Let's reapply my buffs, food and water, and hit the dusty trail. Hey, buddy, you want to play? There we go. So if you have stamina, that's one of the best things in the game. Is that grappling weapon to pull flying enemies in. Very cool. Yeah, and I don't even need anything from the... Oh, there's some eggs. Sometimes they drop eggs. Most of the time they don't. That was really the only thing I was wanting from the guys. Oh, there's something glowing up there. Or is that a fire? I think this is a buried chest or something. Oh, no, it's a bird. So I've learned to not attack them while they're actually in their nest. Because of course, if you start hacking and slashing and stuff, you're gonna end up breaking the eggs, which is kind of defeats the purpose of what you're trying to do here. And look, I'm super shocked. I'm out of stamina again, but luckily I didn't need much to get this done. Yeah, I need to get like a ring of stamina regeneration or something. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Oh, nice. We don't have to go into that temple. Glad I came up here. That would have been kind of annoyed, like going through that temple and like, what are we doing? Got some spice. Cool. Oh, the mystery of the Eldermere Dam. Okay, that's a flame shrine. We can go ahead and activate this. Might as well. Why not? We need to go right over here and get some iron real quick while we're over in this area. Kind of a waste to not. Well, screw that flame shrine. We're not going over there. I'm certainly not gonna dig through a wall. Okay, let's go ahead and fast travel back to the Pillars of Creation and we'll head down to this mine here. And this mine I came across and I was like, well, this is kind of cool because, you know, obviously I was able to get over here because the shroud was pink until recently. Is this the place I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's over on the other side of that little thing there. Hillside. But anyway, I was not able to actually get down there for a while. So then oh, never mind. I'm confusing two mines. There's one mine you can actually jump down into and get quite a lot of iron. And you don't even have to really fight anyone. Unless you want to, but you really don't. Oh, look. Sage. How exciting. I really haven't focused on what? Food prep or cooking in this playthrough either. I heavily concentrated on it in my first playthrough. Which is kind of silly of me because it makes such a considerable difference in this game. And, you know, for me not to do it, it's just kind of dumb. It's like handicapping myself, but, you know, whatever. It's all good. Hey, guys. Are you here for the party? High score for Union? Okay, here we go. This is a mine for iron. And as far as I know, the iron mines are only... I've got myself turned around. Where the hell am I going? I'm not even close. Why did it tell me I was already here? Maybe I just blew past it. Whatever. Anyway, the only thing that I can tell with the iron is it's always in enshrouded areas. And I marked this particular mine, the one that I haven't still not gone to, a while ago because I was able to get into the mine, but I wasn't able to like mine any iron. I think it's over on the other side. Because if I'm not mistaken, I marked it when I was inside the mine. Yeah, okay. That's correct. And these things are so annoying. Those little skittering bugs. Okay. So you can get some, you know, basic stuff in here. I think it's copper, sulfur, and yeah, copper, sulfur, and iron are in this mine. But the iron is obviously much lower level, and it was actually red shroud whenever I first came through it. Gloom Monarch chest piece. Yeah, it's down here. So I never actually made it farther than here. Here we go. Let's see what's down here. So far, nothing. Man, I can't see a damn thing. Is there iron down here? Well, there's an easier way to get in here, for one. Yeah, I could swear there was. Maybe I'm just making shit up. Okay, well, I just assumed that there was iron in there. Why I assumed is because I have gone through there and found some, I think it's lapis in there, and who cares what's in there? There's a couple things in there. But yeah, I ended up putting an iron marker in there because as I went farther down into the cave system, it turned into red shroud. So I was like, well, obviously there's iron down here. But that is irrelevant because I believe there is iron right here. I put a fast travel here for a reason. And this is the one I was talking about that's actually pretty easy to just go over here and hop in and you don't even worry about it. Unless you want it. Oh, this is the saffron. I wish you could label these damn markers. Especially, I've got 8 of them currently. So this is actually a really great place to, you know, reenact Star Wars for one. And yeah, just harvest these plants that are native to this area, which is actually very cool because you can get a lot of them. And one thing, if you actually end up doing this, one thing I suggest, it does take a while, but I was almost able to complete this entire outfit because after doing this run one time from all the breakables, because I ended up finding so much yellow fabric from just the breakables in this area that it was kind of insane. I had to make, I think, 4 pieces, and then I had everything else. And the padding that was required to make them. So this place is actually quite extensive. I'm surprised that didn't spawn. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but whatever. Who cares? Don't care. Yeah, there's tons and tons of breakables. And a lot of plants. I might need to move my spawn point or my, whatever it's called, fast travel plot spot. It might be preventing some of these things from redoing it. Nope. The plants are the only thing I was really concerned with. And they are definitely regrowing. Yeah, so I think I ended up finding 2 pieces of saffron before this run. So we'll see in just a second how much I ended up getting. And I don't really know what the grapple plant's for. Quite frankly, I haven't looked into it yet. But I think those are the main plots here. Oh, and as you can see, there's no one in here. This is like a completely vacant area. So yeah, it's like where Skywalker grew up. It's actually pretty cool. Very neat little area. But the caves and everything else, this whole thing is all interconnected downstairs. And it's really cool. And there's a lot of really cool stuff in there whenever you start breaking things and exploring it. Whoever created this was very, well, creative. Yeah, so again, I got 30 because I already had 2 on me. So that was actually pretty good. Good little time there. Totally worth it. And yes, I absolutely do have the harvesting multiplier turned up. So I think it's 24, 25 normal, I think. Who the hell knows? I don't know. What other way? Okay, I didn't realize that in the last episode, whenever we finished the ectoplasm for us for the collector, all I had to do is just put it together. I don't think I've done that yet because I was so frustrated when I finished that dungeon that I was just like, yeah, whatever. And I didn't even look at this quest again. Could go ahead and get the daggers for the bard as well. So let's do that. Yeah, that's where we were going. This level is much higher too, which is good. And it's easy to get to. Like most places now that I've unlocked a lot of the fast travel points. Yeah, this is super close. And I love this area anyway. This is only the 3rd time that I've been over here, period. Okay, let's see. All these little bouncing spots. Oh, well, there we go. Entangled and suffocated, the wild spirit of the Blackmire remains untamed. Winding roots entangle us, twist around all efforts of our kin. Everything fades into the sounds of the night. A symphony of sweet and somber melodies. We drown in them like bugs in the Blackwater bog, dragging below by the vines. Such unbound energy shining bright like the stars. Thank you. Our objective is to search the tar pits. Oh, wow. How convenient. Ended up finding a gold chest. Cool. Twin soul mace. That's cool. Let's see here. What was this? 15 to 19. Yeah, I've currently got a level 26. I don't have a gem in it, and I'm not going to put a gem in it probably. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got? Something's glowing here. Oh, it's the daggers. Cool. Well, that was easy. I do appreciate that some of these quests are just super easy. You know, it's not taking a whole lot of time. It's just like traversing the map. Most of these little side quests is what's actually getting you across the map in the first place. So you can start exploring things. So let's go ahead and go back and we can turn in a lot of these things and see what we can unlock for crafting and such. I do like the look of that wand. It's kind of cool. Okay. Oops. Actually, hold on. I don't know how high this thing goes. Okay, I don't need to upgrade the altar again, at least not anytime soon. I can though, because the Shroud Nexus is actually not difficult to get now. Okay, these vulture talons, I actually have a farming spot for those now too. Oh wow, there's a lot of sparks I need to get. Damn. So maybe I should have did what I said I wasn't gonna do. Need iron ore. I never actually went over there. Crap. But I'm curious on how high this goes. But this won't be very difficult to do. Sparks are easy enough to get. The iron ore, lapis lazuli, yeah. This isn't too bad. It'll probably take 45 minutes to be able to get all this. Oh, the saffron. Thank God I went and got that. Goodness.
Hey!
Okay, so I've emptied all of my inventory and everything else, and I think this is where we can go. We've got the Almanac of Plants. Let's see if we can put that right here. Nope. Not enough free space. We can put it right here. Yep. There we go. So now I think we can start doing some proper farming. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that was. She mentioned it at one point. Okay, everyone, get out of the doorway. Let's see.
Let's plant a seed.
Let's plant a seed. Yeah, okay. Smoky and sweet. Lately, life has been dull. If we had a beehive smoker, we could craft a honey beehive and sweeten everyone's day. Before I left my home in Brittlebush, I ordered a beehive smoker and some gooey golden goodness. But my shipment never arrived. Maybe you could recover it for us. That's kind of cool. And then we can start, making sweets and such like this. Because I found this pie recipe the other day, or one of them. I need to start making this food, the mushroom omelet. I believe it gives, magic damage. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I've slowly been unlocking a lot of these recipes and start actually using them. And I literally just got rid of a lot of food. I'd never do this IRL, but obviously. But I had all of this low-level food. I just completely deleted it just now because I was like, I'm tired of trying to manage around this. And as you can see, we've just unlocked a whole bunch of new side quests. Okay, this is scientific instruments. Let's put this down here. Trying to be somewhat orderly around this. So your scientific instruments can go right here, fella. Well, this is the side you stand on, probably. We'll put them right here. To hell with it. There we go. So at least that's down. So he should be able to start providing us some new stuff. Scientific instruments for the laboratory. Perfect, my friend. You always rise to the task. If we manage to build a laboratory with the scientific instruments, then we can craft healing items beyond any imagination. Nice. So what is new? Firebolt 1, 2, and Fireball 1. Okay. Yeah, these heal beams, I have yet to use these. I need to stop being stupid and create some, because that would be really nice. I saw like a video or something on someone using them. Yeah, the mana cost is 14, cast is 1 second. The cast is not very long at all. Obviously, it's incrementally. That's interesting. This is 1.2 seconds. This is 1. Chain heal. Healing 35, 43. Huh. Yeah, I had to check these out. I mean, it only makes sense to start using this stuff. Oh, now we got Shroud Meteor. That's cool. So what are the... Shroud Fatigue is -5 minutes time in the Shroud, which is unfortunate. But, let's see. Magical ammunition that calls a disastrous Shroud Meteor down on up to 5 foes. The meteors deal heavy Shroud damage. So I actually have, like, this wand. I think it's this wand. Oh no, it's one that I have in my storage. It actually does Shroud damage. And I was like, is it gonna do anything on the, like when you're in the Shroud? Nope. It was completely ineffective. And I was like, wow, that's kind of pointless. Because it, very much limited what I was even able to do. So, needless to say, I thought that was a bit interesting. I'm always carrying way too much crap on me. Okay, so I still have 85 iron ore. And one thing I was actually considering is, where is the Huntress? Is going ahead and just mining whatever it takes and grinding out like enough materials to specifically have enough arrows for the rest of the game. I know iron arrows is not like the top of the line, but at least I can, make 500 of them. That's really what I'm getting at. Because I just made 500 bone arrows. And honestly, I did that by mistake. Where is this chick? There she is. I'm like, geez, there's so many damn people here. So iron arrows, yeah, we can... Wow, it takes 2 iron bars to make 50. So that's not terrible. And it's a level 22. It's the highest thing we can have. So I'm going to go ahead and make some. Because I've already got my gear and everything, so let's just go ahead and make some iron bars. Or do I not have enough? I need to put some more charcoal in here. That's easy. Then I need to make some more charcoal. So there we go. Cool. I have been trying to be more systematic about how I'm doing this, so I've been much more efficient, which is a good thing because yeesh, you can get lost in this game pretty quick. So funny enough, what I need to go get is some Springlands dirt. I just need to go outside and dig a hole. Yeah, I'm super good with that. So we'll at least start producing some iron so we can make some arrows and such. And I want to start going through some of these arrows that I've got. They're taking up space and they're not really good for anything, especially late level. And it's kind of a dual-edged sword too, because I'm like, well, You know, I've got them. I could just start blasting things, but it's like, sometimes it's just easier to hit them with a sword. Let's go get this beehive. Start getting some things ready to do some farming and some advanced cooking. Okay, so we're going to Faraway Fray Tavern. It's not too far away, I would guess. I mean, we were literally just there. That's so funny. I guess we'll go to the closest place we can get to. Yeah, it's almost nighttime, and that place can open up if we get some sparks, but I will do that another time, I believe. We're just gonna hop over here. Yeah, we're going to the Brittle Bush. I actually like Brittle Bush. I think it's a really cool little town. And this was something I was considering too, if I wanted more of a desert aesthetic, is to do a base over here. Oh, Jesus. Let's actually equip a weapon. How funny. Yeah, so this wand is okay, but it does not take out these guys as quick as my prior one because I had like different stats on it, but it's all good. Let's see here. Let's just go. Is this the tavern? Well, it looks like a tavern. Yes, it is a tavern. No honey. No honey root beer. No glazed and grilled yucca or summer spice tea until my beehive smoker and honeycomb arrive from East Lapis. Until then, creamy tomato soup. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no soup for you. Jeez. How funny. Yeah, and one thing too is my prior wand had multi-shot. This one does not. Let's see. Trying to get an effective way to actually use this. And so far, it's not going well. Come on. You know, hitting the control key to get my, whatever it's called, the blink to work, sometimes doesn't work with the way my hand works. Whatever. Not an excuse. It's just the reality of certain injuries. But anyway, Gem of Focus Light. It's my first legendary gem. That's kind of cool. 100% base of damage per, or stack 1, stack 2, stack 3. I don't know what that means. So I guess you can eventually have weapons that have, what, multiple gems in them? I don't know if that's the case or not. Kind of cool though. At least we've got one that is finally a legendary. I don't know if it's worth a damn, but you know, whatever. Okay, we got some dried fur. Yes. Lots of dried fur. Okay, well, they weren't selling anything with honey, but they were definitely drying fur here. Okay, so the Beehive Smoker quest has moved onward. So let's go ahead and head over there. 630 meters. We should go around this way, I believe. Let's see, can we go that way? Is there a way to get around? Yeah, I love this little area. It just looks so damn cool with the shroud and everything else. And oh, we need some more talons, now that I think about it. To the bow. Hopefully I can hit him. Come on, just hit him once. Hit him, hit him. Damn, I need to chase this guy down. Come on, dude. Oh, well, someone else is gonna kill him for me. Damn it. I need this bird. Get the bird. Hell, get up there. No. Damn. Well, that kind of sucks. Let me respawn exactly where we started. I need that bird's talons. Okay, let's see if we can get this damn bird. It's funny because as soon as oh, perfect. That was a great shot. That was not. Neither was that. Nor that. And you see the pattern here. Yeah. And I don't want to kill it too damn close or too early anyway. Oh, damn it. Because he'll fall on the red stuff and then I can't get his bits. The first one I killed, it's exactly what happened. I was like, oh yeah, I found one, yay. And then I was like, shit. It fell into the red mist. It was kind of funny. So, whatever. Okay, let's move on and get over to wrapping up this quest. See what else we can accomplish here. Yeah, go ahead. Funny if he broke the ladder as I was climbing up it. Can I get past here? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, cool. Yeah, some of these areas I'm not really too concerned with exploring. They might have some great loot. I don't know. But I'm kind of holding off on that for the, I guess this area down here. Because I believe this area down here, the first playthrough I played of the game, which I never actually finished that game. Actually, I didn't finish all the objectives. I believe that was the highest level of everything, which is, I think, currently about where I'm at now. I think level 30 was the highest. I think. I don't know. Sounds right in my head, but so yeah, I want to go ahead and get that gear again because I did get the gear. I just didn't finish the objectives and everything else. Yeah, I'm going to do that even if it's off camera before I get over to the higher level area, the level 40 area for the water and everything else, which we'll go over there and build a base. And if you're interested, I know that a lot of people are not watching this series, and that's fine. I'm playing it for me kind of thing, which is how I do all of my recordings, quite frankly. But if you want to see more of like an actual systematic building episode, let me know. And I'll actually show more of the build, and I guess what I go through to do that. There's dozens of those videos on the web, but if you want to hear my voice doing it, just drop a comment and I'll happily do that. Because I'm going to continue playing this game, and I'm going to continue recording it and continue the series. So it is one of those things. As I've mentioned before, I do YouTube for fun. I am not getting paid for this, clearly, with my subscriber count and my videos, but that's not the point. I enjoy doing it. In case you were ever curious as to why I was doing this, I don't really have a reason necessarily other than creative outlet. What are you guys doing up here? Rotting your bones. Shroud particles. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of those before. Let's see here. We are going right there. Investigate the honey shipment route. How about I get a bandage first? I'm trying to go through some of these low-level items. You know, and I don't need to necessarily spam waste them, but at the same time, whenever I'm running around like this, it's easy to go through product. So, you know, might as well use it correctly without wasting. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then fall down a hill. Oh, wow. So stupid. Oh, it's a scorpion. I was like, what the hell is crawling over here? Yeah, whenever I first came over here in the first playthrough, it was so funny because, like I said, I was really, really low level. So I had to like perch myself up on a big ass rock and then kill as many things as I could with my bow, which, you know, worked out. But it was just so funny that I was like, wow, I am not supposed to be here. But the good thing is the game allows you to do it. You just have to, you're going to have to pay the price of time for sure. Oh yeah, yellow fabric, perfect. I don't even know if I need any more yellow fabric, quite frankly. Everything I've got on is the level 23 Archmage set, and it took, I think it was 8 or 12 pieces of yellow fabric, so that's okay. Okay, so the beehive smoker has moved on again, and luckily there is a flame shrine next to it, and there's also one right here. So let's go ahead and go get that, because we're gonna need those sparks. I think the shrines is where you get sparks. I believe so. Well, I'm just standing here admiring this structure back here. I'm like, wow, this thing looks quite ominous. And, you know, surrounded by the Red Shroud River. I'm like, what the hell is this building? Oh, there's a gold chest here, so that's something. Blink daggers. Very cool. How's my inventory looking? That's okay. Cool. All right. What is this? This place looks kind of wild and massive. Now that I'm really looking at it, and I'm curious, it's like if this is one of those places where it takes 4 hours to get through just to get one flame shrine, and if that's the case, I'm not interested. I don't give a damn what is in this building. Okay, well, I can't seem to find a way in here, and for the effort of more of a concise recording than what has happened the last couple times, the last couple episodes, I'm going to go ahead and press on, because again, there might be something in there, but if it ends up just being a flame shard or flame shrine, it actually kind of pissed me off. So whatever, but I can explore that again on it whenever I'm not recording. Okay, so I guess we're gonna end up going through this chasm over here. Kind of cool looking. Yeah, I've got to remember to get find something for stamina regeneration, even if it's a type of food, because I'm using much more stamina now than I ever have been in the past. What is this? Sage. Okay, sage and saffron look quite similar. When saffron has a bit more red into it, but it's also a shorter plant. But, you know, in case you were curious about enshrouded herbology, I don't think that's the correct word for that, but whatever. Let's see. I don't really need anything. That's surprising. I'm okay on health, food, and water. That's a first. And you will probably never hear me say that again. Let's see if we can actually sneak in here. I've never done this. And I haven't done it because it usually just like takes too much damn time. Let's just see. And you can also never see anything. Like, you know, what's the point? Because, there we go. Here we go. Ah! Ah! Okay. Now let me get up here. Get my bow. Get myself in order. Not my bow. My wand. I want to see how the wand works out. Since these guys are fleshy, yeah, it's okay. I have to remember as well that these guys are much higher level than the last dudes that I fought with this. What's that shaman doing? Just walking around? And these are just standing here. Yeah, these are magic users, so they have, you know, obviously worse armor. And I'm just like, kind of like, do I need all this freaking animal hide? It's kind of insane. Because I have just so much of it. And feathers, I think it's pushing 350 feathers. I guess I can't loot that dude. Whatever. All right. Yeah, more red crap, more hide crap. Just crap. It's almost a crap because I almost glitched through the wall again. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hide? Yes. This guy looks intense. It looks kind of funny. He's like, I'm wearing my dad's armor. I want to get you. And you know, I didn't even know if we're not in the correct spot. I just stopped here and started killing things. As is the way, unless the quest has already progressed us on and I didn't even notice it. Oh, it's the Yucca honey thief. The Vuka honey thief, excuse me. Okay, where's this honey thief? Oh, I guess it's right there. Another one of these big ones. Okay, let's go ahead and get my food and water fixed, because I'm about to run out of that. Don't attack me yet, dude. I ain't got time for you. Bam. Yeah. I'm using this is stupid. I need to take out these guys first, the ones that heal them. Yeah. Luckily, they're fairly basic. Oh, look. Oh, why did that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. Here we go. See if I can get any protection from that. Nope. He's just going to destroy the shrine. That's okay. Wow. That blink actually worked. Of course it does if you use it correctly. Okay. Well, this is actually going better than the last time that I fought this guy, but I've leveled up my gear and equipment significantly since then. Nice. Hey, you blink past him and blink into him at the same time. He's gone. I'm gonna cut your braid off. Give it to the barber. Okay. Nomad Highland Slender Tree Seedling. Sweet. See what's in this chest. How funny. A superior ring of stamina. Yes, I'm gonna probably use that because I need some stamina regen for sure. What the hell am I even wearing? I haven't used this stuff in a long time. 40 health. Well, this is plus 8 stamina. Health regeneration, increased fire damage. Oh man. Both of these are actually pretty decent. I'm gonna have to consider this, quite frankly. Okay, there might be something else around here, but and you know what? I didn't even realize or notice. I think you get sparks from this. Let me see. If there's a spark in my bag, then yes. Okay. So I really do need to go around and farm those. The good thing is you can literally go back to the very beginning of the game and start farming these because they respawn. Yeah, and this one here, this flame shrine from the very beginning of the game, where you need to go there at night, I believe, or something. It's one of those moon temples. Maybe it's the one that you have to go in the crescent moon or whatever. I've never even done it. Never finished it. So let's see. Where's base? It's It's right there, so I could actually get these two, or these 1, 2, 3, 4 flame shrines while I'm also getting more flax, because this is the flax run, essentially. From the house, if you go along the edge right here, there's tons and tons of flax. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Get the sparks and we'll reconnect in just a minute. So I discovered this route last night when I was playing and trying to get enough flax, to get enough linen, to get enough fabric, to get a blah, 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 to make the outfit I'm wearing. So I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait a minute. It seems like flax, as you could see it, like, it like kind of hugs the edge of these little hillsides. So that's actually kind of cool. Pig, go away. I'm not really interested in you anymore. Let's see where I'm trying to go. Okay, I'm going over there. The next flame shrine's right over there. So yeah, it was actually very quick and very easy for me to run through last night when I was trying to harvest this stuff. Because I had to process all this iron, all this copper, all this bronze. I think it was making bronze. I don't know. So of course you have to like wait for this, wait for that. So I started like, where in the hell is the a good place for flax? So the house is actually right over here. It's right there. So I just started, I flew out from the, the front porch kind of thing, and then just flew over here and just started running. And this is the route that I've taken ever since then. So it's actually very convenient. Just go ahead and hop over here, and then you come down. I think there's a couple right up here. Yeah. Would you just stop? Jeez. Sometimes I can't get off of that thing. Largely because I pushed the wrong button. But yeah, I thought there was some up here. But anyway, there is definitely some down here. And one thing that I do not mind about this game is like this kind of grind, harvesting and such like that. I mean, I can plant this stuff. That's actually what I'm trying to do, is get to the point where I can actually make a legit farm the first time, not spend 4 hours, 5 hours making a shit farm just to, dismantle all of it and then make a proper farm. So maybe I'm overthinking it, but I really don't want to waste my time on a small farm, which I did in my first playthrough, quite frankly. The seed beds and such, we're gonna have to do all of that, some kind of quantity. But I wanna do like the farming episode, which I think would be pretty cool. And that's gonna be, I guess, towards more of the mid-late game kind of thing. Later mid-game is really what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, as you can see, I've gone through and found quite a lot of flax, and I totally forgot what I was actually working on. At the same time, I forgot to get the shrine over here. But yeah, there's the hunter's quest line is, I think, right down there early in the game. Give you an idea of where you are. Yeah, there's ancient obelisk. Where the hell are we? Yeah, maybe that's the flame sanctum. Okay, I can't remember what that building below us is. And now that I'm questioning it, I don't know if I've ever even done it. No, it's exactly where we're trying to head to. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Come on, stop pushing that button. Damn. Yes, I have been here before. Oops. Whatever. It all looks the same. All these sanctums look the same. So I've completed that little route that I was doing, and it took maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So this is actually pretty decent. And one thing that was funny is I ended up finding quite a lot of honey as well, which we were just doing the honey quest, which is kind of funny. So I ended up getting 60 flax on that run as well, and 22 sparks. So that was actually very beneficial. Let's see what it was going to take to strengthen the flame. Enshrouded vulture talon. I can go harvest those really quick. I have a spot over there, actually where we were at. If you jump across the thing over there and start going into the mist, there's a couple of them just flying around over there. Iron ore is easy to get. And lapis lazuli. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna continue working on this and upgrade the flame for the next episode for sure. And we will actually start progressing over into the level 30 area. This area over here. Yeah, this area back here. And then we'll work on some farming towards the end of that episode as well. As always, thanks so much for joining me today, and we will see you in the next one.